Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. The new Exodia cards, they have been out for like 2 or 3 weeks on your GoPro, and I tested them out a few weeks ago in like Chicken Game, you know, the super draw engine with Royal Magical Library, all the draw cards, and the new Exodia cards, the Exodia Lord, Exodia the Summoned Lord, and that new trap card, I believe it's called Exot Flame. Yeah, it's Exot Flame, but the deck wasn't really working out with Chicken Game. You're just better off running that full FTK / OTK deck, just drawing into Exodia. No need to run your God Exodia and the trap card. It's just slows down the deck. It decreases the consistency of the Chicken Game, the Chicken Race Exodia deck, and the deck on itself isn't really too consistent getting off the Exodia FTK. So for me, it's not really a thing running Chicken Game, the Exodia cards with the new Exodia God and Trap card. But I liked the idea of running the new Exodia cards with Volcanics, since on their own, you know, Exodia is pretty much dead, with all the legs, the arms, the head. Those cards aren't really that great, they don't really do anything, so by drawing them you pretty much lose your power over the opponent. Like, you lose there aren't really a lot of plays you can do with them, like normal summon them and tribute them for the new Exodia God, which is kind of good, since God does have a few effects, like it's unaffected by your opponent's card effects, or by the general effects by your opponents and your own card effects. And it gets attack equal to the amount of Exodia parts in your grave times 1000. So eventually it could end up being at 5k. It won't happen a lot, but it's decent. And its other effect, I think its last effect, is that when it's destroyed, either by battle, possibly by battle, you can reveal any amount of Exodia cards in your hand, and then you can draw the same amount of cards revealed to the opponent. So it's kind of decent. So it actually makes use of your Exodia parts, since they'll just be dead, other than dead, right? And then we have the Volcanic Engine with Rocket, with Royal of Firestorm Guards, Scattershot Volcanic Shell, adds a draw engine to the deck, drawing into your Exot Flame, since that's most of the time one of your key cards. Same with Exodia, the God, the Lord of the deck. And also Scattershot does add some raw power to the deck in the form of being a Raigeki during the opponent's turn. So it's kind of a decent deck, still testing things out. So the deck list will follow very, very soon. Let's hop into the first game. Alright, full match against the Pepe, Performances and Pals. He should be playing a TCG version of the deck, so triple Instant Fusion in main deck, and must be nice, right? Immediately opening with Lesser Pendulum and that Flame Mascot, that Plush Fire, I believe the TCG name is, so you can instantly tutor any Performage from your deck, and he makes that first turn King of the Feral Imps into Cyber Dragon Infinity and leaves the Plush Fire, the Flame Mascot, on his side of the field, since when it's destroyed you can just search any Performage, right? So that's kind of good. Here I have a decent hand. I wait. I think I have, what is it called, that Blaze Accelerator trap card in my back row, so it can turn into a Raigeki during my opponent's turn. He's going to negate it, doesn't really matter, but I decide to finish Shane, the Cyber Dragon Infinity here. I know I can use the reload during my opponent's turn by banishing it from the grave, but keeping the reload on my side of the field does keep it as a possible target for Magic Planter, and at the same time, if I have a Volcanic Shell, I can just get the draw engine going, or at least have it still going, other than Cyber Dragon Infinity, negating it and sending it to the grave. Here, use Fiendish Chain on a Castell, protect that Blaze Accelerator reload, and that Fiendish Chain now is a possible target for my Magic Planter. But I don't have Shell, so I'm going to tribute that reload for Magic Planter, draw 2 cards, get the engine going, and I need the Exodia Lord. Already have 3 pieces in my hand, and I think I drew my my copy of Shell here, not really sure. Yeah, I think so, my 3rd copy. Yeah, what can you do? It's most of the time you'll be drawing into that 3rd copy. Anyway, he makes that Arknight, nice protection, nice beat stick already. Oh yeah, although he's left at 5 extra deck cards, so not a lot of options. He has put that Exodia Lord in defense position, as in somewhat defense, since he can only attack over it, right? And when it's destroyed, I can just reveal the 3 pieces of Exodia in my hand to draw 3 more cards. But he makes Dweller. One of the best generic rank 4 exceeds here against the deck. Just bypass Exodia's grave effect, so I can't reveal my 3 pieces of Exodia in my hand and can't draw 3 cards. It would have been very nice, but yeah, I think I pretty much lost a game here. I'm running triple 3 copies of Solemn Notice in the main deck. It's needed, you need the defense, since the deck is slow, and the deck, of course, is slow and needs time to set up. But yeah, he opened well with Luster Pendulum and Flame Mascot, and I didn't draw into my Exit Flame trap card, and that's a very crucial card for the engine. Again, he opens up with Luster Pendulum and that Flame Mascot. Yeah, that's his engine, right? So I wait when he goes for the Synchro Summon and then use my Accelerator to banish itself from the grave to get a Scatter Shot, get a burn damage to my opponent and right-Geki his field. This way I still have my Notice and Venus Chain set. But yeah, my hand is good. I have Planter set for next turn, since I can just send that useless copy of Venus Chain from my side of the field to the grave to get 2 draws. And I also have Roller Firestorm cards in my hand, so that's kinda good. Yep. Firestorm guards sending, or at least targeting 4 copies of the shell and the Scatter Shot. Send them back to the deck, draw 2 cards, draw 2 copies of Exodia, 2 pieces of Exodia, so 1 more piece left. Well, it isn't really that common. I mean, it's drawing into the 5 pieces of Exodia. The main purpose here of the deck of the draw engine is to draw into your power cards like Exalt Flame, the trap card that I still don't have at my disposal. And yeah, and it's just get your engine going, drawing into your Exalt Lord Exodia. Again, no Lord, would have been nice here, draw into a Lord, but yeah, go for Gargon as a beat stick, protect the possible back row against Typhoon. I think that's my 3rd copy of Solemn Notice, so yeah, again, he uses that Mirror Conductor's effect, targeting that Gorgon, and of course, wait for Cyberdragon Infinity to hit the board. Not going to notice his, what is it called, Ptolemaios, since now I don't have to deal with Infinity anymore. He's only running 1 in the extra deck. He goes for Castel, which is a good move. Again, gets a nice combo of Trickloud into Flame Mascot. And now, it's not looking too great, all of that cards. It's, yeah, I have a lot of outs though. Exalt Flame is one of them. The Exalt Trap card is also very good. Use Shell's effect, so drop, to 2,450 life points. But here I just should have set it. Should have set one of my Exodia parts. That was a minor mistake on my part. But now, finally, I can get the engine going, draw through my deck, have Exalt Flame at my disposal, use Pot of Duality, and reveal, I think, another copy of Upstart Goblin. Not too great here, since we saw that his back row is Solemn Warning, so now his warning is live due to my upstarts. But I do have Exalt Flame. Finally, I can send those pieces of Exodia from either my deck or hand to the grave to bounce back one of my opponent's monsters to the hand. Best case scenario, I can target one of his Exceeds, and send it back to the extra deck. So kinda good, but again, I think it goes for Diamond, which is cool. I can't send Exodia pieces from the deck to my grave, but I can send a piece from my hand to the grave to bounce back Diamond, and finally, the breakthrough, so I can attack for a game. So 1-1, but it took some turns drawing into Exalt Flame. I get to start, he lets me start, and this is a good hand. Have a reload ready, Blaze Accelerator, reload, have Exalt Flame, and I believe a Solemn Notice. So it's all good. But he again opens up with Luster Pendulum and Flame Mascot, I think 3 times in a row. Yeah, must be nice. So I wait when he goes into the battle phase. No reason to use Exalt Flame on the summon of King of the Feral Imps, since he had both Thousand Blades and Trickloud as the Exceed material, so he would have just been able to go for a second one, right? So this way, my what's it called, rocket survives, he does go for an infinity to put that rocket to one of his Exceed materials. But yeah, I was thinking for a long time and eventually decide to quote-unquote sacrifice my Exalt Flame to over, of course, my reload, since now I can get the engine going with reload again using those shells, and eventually send it to the grave with Magic Planter, banish it to Raigeki, my opponent's board, and it's just a matter of time that I drew into my Exodia Lords. I do have it in my hand, so normal summon one of my pieces of Exodia and immediately tribute it for the Lords, and during the end phase target one of my pieces and get it back to my hand. So now, just in case if my Lord is destroyed, I can reveal 2 pieces and draw 2 new cards. Kinda good. But we know from game number 1 that Abyss Dweller is a big threat, especially now with my hand, since the 2 pieces are kinda dead. He goes for Dweller, so that's why I kept the Venus Chain to stop the possible Dweller from going off. He attacks over the Lord, reveal 2, draw 2. Okay, yeah, double Royal Firestorm Guards, and that's very good, of course. Send back those scatter shots, and 1 copy of Shell, I believe. But he has Venus Chain. Very big bummer here, since that Firestorm cards would have left me with 2 new draws and again set up those scatter shots and so on. But that Venus Chain, so good. And again, he can get the Pendulum Summon off. Use Notice. Thanks to Notice, I'm still in the game in Costa Castel to send back the used Venus Chain on, I believe, the Feral Imps, King of the Feral Imps, and I survive with only 100 life points, but I'm still in a duel. Again, I have another copy of Royal Firestorm Guard, so again, try to use this effect again. But then he reveals another copy of Venus Chain, and I scoop. Yeah, I lost no reason to play that duel on. I think, yeah, I did have Venus Chain, but it didn't really matter. I only have 100 life points left. So GG. Yeah, I'm still working on the deck list. So expect the deck list very soon in one of the Deathrow duel videos. So guys, if you have any opinions about the cards, about card choices, suggestions for the build, tips are always welcome. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lead them signing out. Peace.